Yes, guys, I'm not kidding you. I gonna sell all my Bitcoin at a really specific event if this is going to happen, and I will show you where that exactly is. And of course, I will also give you a short-term outlook what I see over the weekend happening here in the market. So definitely stick around here. There's a lot of stuff that we have to talk about today. Make sure that you smash up the like button, subscribe to this channel, and also activate the notification bell so that you will never miss out on these important updates. And let's directly jump into the chart here. So when we are looking here on the 1 hourly chart, what we can see right now is that we have successfully broken out of that falling wedge that I had shown you here a couple of days ago. So we are right now at a important level where I would consider to open a long position, because when I draw here another line in it, you will see that we are right now at a resistance point, and that is around here. Just let me make this another color and a little bit thinner for you guys so that you can see it better. Too thin. Happens. So here you can clearly see we are sitting here just under that specific resistance line here. So, and that line is coming in from this week to the upside. This week here it flipped into support. Here we broke that level again. Here we broke it to the upside again. So here we're flip-flopping with it up and down. Here it was again confirmed resistance. Here we had a fake out in the last 2 hours, and now we are testing it again. And we have to see if we can break this to the upside now to continue our trajectory here to the upside. The target has not changed. The target is all the way up here at $24,300. If we can break 23,000, let's say $500. So from there, I would consider opening a long position with a 1 hourly close, but we don't have that right now. And then we could potentially see some follow through of it. So this hourly candle has just started. So we cannot make any conclusions yet for the next hour. So, but we get an indication on the stochastic RSI with a sell signal right now, because the blue line is going under the red line again. So there could be some continuation to the downside. But once we're breaking here above 23,500, that would be where I would consider open a long position in the immediate short term. I want to point this out, short term. So when we go here to the 4 hourly chart, here we see something that I don't really like so much, and that is that the price is fighting with the EMA ribbon to stay above the EMA ribbon. We are slightly above it, which is good, but if we fall back into it, let's say into the middle of it, we should consider closing our positions that we have open, because then also I believe that we could see a move to the downside here. If we close this 4 hourly candle in 1 hour above, that could be an indication that we continue to trend here to the upside and stay above the EMA ribbon, and this contraction will be resolved with the yellow string continuing to pointing here to the upside. So, but now let's talk about where I gonna sell all my crypto, including Bitcoin, if that certain event is going to happen. So, and this event is the 50 and the 200 weekly EMA giving us a death cross. So we are just on the verge to get one. We had now 4 consecutive green weekly candles, so at some point we have to get a red candle. So if we get this week a red candle, it is still not all lost, guys. It's still not all lost. So it would be by next week's weekly close. So next week is really important here for the Bitcoin price to see where we are heading next to, because if this week is closing in red, we are on the verge like this to get a death cross here on the weekly chart, and that is the in history the first death cross on the weekly chart, if I had seen that correctly here from the past. Yes, so here you don't see one. Let me zoom in here a little bit to get a closer look up here. Yes, so that would be the first golden cross, death cross in Bitcoin's history. So that is a really crucial signal where I consider to sell all my crypto, because if we get a death cross here, you better get prepared for super low prices. And I rather sell than everything what I have and buy it back at a cheaper price than sitting and waiting it out and missing opportunity cost. So opportunity cost is something when you basically sit and wait and then it goes against your desired outcome and you're basically missing out. So, and that's of course something that we don't want, and that's why I'm definitely watching this really closely here in the next let's say 8 to 9 days, if we're going to see here death cross or not. And of course in between from day to day we will get a clearer picture if we actually going to get this death cross or not. But I also want to point out again, as I explained in the last video where I talked about this, that we could also get a fake out of the death cross, which we have seen multiple times on the daily, where we come down like this, and then it turns around again and turns into a golden cross just after a death cross. So, but I prefer to be sorry than wrong. And yeah, we have to see what's happening on the weekly chart. Also, when we go to the daily chart, we still have this rising wedge here for now, that the Bitcoin price is following to the T. So we can actually extend this a little bit more like this. So, and with rising wedges, you guys, you know it, at some point, if the rising wedge is playing out, we are breaking the support and we will go down. So we have to be really cautious here in the next couple of days with Bitcoin, what's going to happen here. Of course, this will be invalidated if we break above $24,500 or even $25,000, then this will be invalidated in that range. But before that, we have to be really careful here. Also with trading, like I said, we can do a short-term trade here on the 1 hourly chart if we break above $23,500, but otherwise we should not trade right now, at least not Bitcoin. There are some altcoins that are popping that we can trade, but from Bitcoin for the time being, if you're not wanting to short, I would definitely stay away from trading Bitcoin for the time being until we get some really clear signals where the market is heading in the next couple of days. Guys, don't forget, if you wanna trade, do it on BYBIT. It's the safest exchange, one of the safest exchanges out there. You still get $30,000 in free bonuses if you sign up with my specific link, and also on Bitget $20,000, also only with the link in the pinned comment below and in the description of this video. Guys, that's it already for today's update. I hope you enjoyed it. Please smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.